Hey everyone, so I'm back again with another video. This time around I have some retro video game pickups to show you guys. Um, Honestly, everything here is for the PS1. I didn't find much in terms of cartridges, and honestly I haven't been looking that much either. I just haven't had the time, and in fact two of these purchases are um, off of eBay, and I ordered them like over a month ago, and one of them was a gift. So this is basically what I've gotten in terms of retro pickups over the last month or so. Starting off with this here, it's actually not a game, but it is video game related, and it's related to a PS1 game. Is the Valkyrie Profile Arrange album. So it's just like the music CD associated with Valkyrie Profile, and it features 12 songs. And I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet, but I saw it looked interesting enough, and it was only $2 at a local thrift store, so I went ahead and grabbed that. Next up is a game that's an upgrade in a sense. The game itself is The Legend of Dragoon, but the downside is that it is a 4-disc game, and it's missing disc 2 and the manual as well. So it's only got discs 1, 3, and 4, but they're in flawless condition. I looked up and down all the way throughout the store trying to find it. I got this at the Salvation Army that I usually go to. I couldn't find it, and they said that the best they could do, since it was missing the one disc, was charge $3.99 for it, because usually they'll charge more per disc, which is kind of cruddy, but oh well. But since I had a copy of this game that wasn't in the best overall condition, I thought, you know what, I'll get it anyways. $4 for this is still a pretty decent deal. Next up are the two games that I got off of eBay. They're both import games, but they're for the PS1. And they're games that I've tried on multiple occasions to bid on and win, but I've constantly been outbid on these. I managed to get the one for $8 and the other one for $2, plus about $11 shipping for the two of them. So it was a decent enough deal considering that this one game, the North American version, costs way too much, and the other game just never came out in North America. So I thought it was a fair enough deal for these two. The first one here is Pocket Digimon World. I believe there were 2, maybe 3 of these, and basically they're made to work in conjunction with the Pocket something. I forget what it's called now. The Pocket Station. The Pocket Station was a little memory card sort of thing that looked and functioned kind of like the Dreamcast VMU, but obviously for the PS1. And there were a couple of Digimon games that were made to be compatible with it, and I like Digimon, so I thought, why not go for these as well? Even though they'd be next to impossible for me to play, I'd still like to have them in my collection at least. Now the other game that I got is a game that is playable and somewhat enjoyable. I want to get the sequel to this game on the Dreamcast, but the North American version of it costs an obscene amount of money, and unless I get really lucky, I doubt I'll be getting it anytime soon. In fact, I haven't seen it in person in some time. But the first game, it came out in the arcades too, but it was ported to the PS1. It is Rival Schools, and that's a Japanese version there. I think it's subtitled Legion of Heroes. I believe that's what it says there. And it features 2 discs. One says Arcade, the other one says Evolution. All that I could tell was that the arcade version is strictly just the fighting game, but I believe the Evolution disc has some kind of character customization, like you can make your own character, and it has some other sort of games related on there. I shouldn't say other games, more like variations to the standard fighting game that is Rival Schools. But other than that, I couldn't really maneuver through the menu properly to get a full idea of it. But the fighting game itself, the arcade game, is pretty fun, and I really wanted to get a hold of that there. Now, the last game that I got here, it was a gift. I was very sick for about a week, and this was from my very loving boyfriend, who did not have to buy this for me, but he felt like it was the right thing to do, in the moment at least, I suppose, to make me feel better. He was in the area around Iceman Video Games on Queen Street. He asked me, "Oh, what Digimon games do you have?" And I tell him which ones I have. He's like, "Oh, okay." And then he tells me that he's coming over with food, and he bought me this game here, and it's Digimon World 3. Now, I myself would have not paid the money to get this. That is the amount of money that they were asking for this, which was $69.99. Just because I'm a tightwad, I would not spend that kind of money. Maybe in trade credit, I would have considered it, but in cash, I would have probably just waited on it. But I'm very happy to have this. I have Digimon World 1 and 3 now. I also have Digimon World 2, but the Japanese version of it. I'm going to try to get a hold of it as soon as I can. That is the North American version of Digimon World 2. But I'm just happy to have another game added to the Digimon collection. I'm very happy about that. And that's all I have to say really about that. I started playing it. I haven't ventured too far out of the main sort of town. I've fought against a couple of random Digimon, but I just ended up going back to the main town and saving. I haven't had really the time to get back to it just because I've been busy this last week or so, these last 10 days. Other stuff has come in the way, so I haven't really had the time to get back to it, but as soon as I have the time again, I'm going to get back to this and try to finish it. I absolutely love Guilmon. Guilmon is one of my most favorite Digimon. I even have my tattoo is one of the symbols that's on Guilmon. I guess there's nothing else I can really say about that. Anyways, that's all I got. One more complete game for the collection. One sort of half upgrade. 2 more imports and a music CD. Anyways, that's all I got. As always, leave comments in the comment section below. Anything you'd like to say, comments, questions, suggestions, ideas, anything at all, and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Check out my Facebook, Twitter, and website. They're all linked in the description below, and that's it. See ya.